first few games, and now checks out. Dion High checks in for him. On second down, it is handed off for Pablo Smith, directing traffic. Nice moves coming out of the backfield, and away he goes to the 10, the 5. Steps out before he gets into the end zone. Maybe his flag was pulled down at the 9-yard line.
Did you saw the flag pull? That was insane. Look at this, look at this. He runs fast, but look at this. Wow. Flight flag pull over there.
Maximilian Hillebrand with the flag pole keeps the United States out of the end zone, but not for long, as heading off 4-6 was Pablo Smith.
Well, this offense is so hard to defend. They are fast, they're creative, everyone can throw, everyone can run. It's just insane. Boom.
Pablo Smith with his 5th touchdown of this tournament. Waltzes into the end zone, and the Americans will go for 2. Smith gets the call. He will swing it wide for Brown. Brown will dodge. Brown will weave and then crash in to the Austrian player at the goal line. That was Benedict Wolf. Flags fly.
That might be a penalty on the offense, because if the defense stands still, they have right of place, and you're not allowed to bump
illegal contact. Offense number 14. Try is no good. First down, Austria.
What a move. They run so fast in this, and then you can see, boom, he stood still. He's not allowed to run into him.
Belton Brown getting called for the equivalent of a charge. On first down. Pass complete to Gregor Bauer from Vosshuber. But Felix Vosshuber starting at quarterback. We might as well start with the quarterbacks and work our way out from there, right, Mona?
Right, yes. So we will have Felix Vosshuber, and then we will have his favorite target, Daniel Hochleitner. He's one of his favorite receivers. They play together since years. They even attend in Panama's World Championships 2018 in the same match, in the same situation, gold medal game against the US.
As for the American defense, it's the rusher. It's the guy that's going to be in the face of the Austrian quarterback, Michael Better.
Absolutely. He's a track and field athlete. He's like so fast. You can see them. You can see him. And he's calling himself on Instagram the Rush King.
Look him up. Become a follower. Third down from the 14-yard line. Vosshuber connects with Hochleitner at the 23. It'll bring up fourth down and about 1.5 yards to go.
So while we are talking about players to watch, there's definitely one on the clock. David Tescher, he's number 6. He's a rookie, but he's from America. He went to Austria, get into the town, stay the whole summer to train with the team and be part of Team Austria for this tournament.
Let's see if he's a target here on this fourth down play. A shovel pass underneath ensures that Austria stays on the field. Gregor Bauer with his second reception of the early evening. That's important because you got to get a first down at the center field stripe to keep the team on the field. So a new set of downs with the ball on the 24-yard line. Vosshuber leans back, throws, and nobody's in the neighborhood. The closest man to it was David Tescher down at the 5, broke off this pattern. That'll bring up second down. Mona, one of the things that impresses me about both these quarterbacks that we're talking about out of the gate, in the first round of this World Championship, clean sheet. Vashuber, 16 touchdowns, no interceptions. Doucette, 13 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's what you gotta love.
It's insane. I love, you know, on this position, I love to see those quarterbacks scoring, throwing around the ball. They're so good. They're so amazing. They did really good jobs over the tournament. It's just insane to see.
Martin Sturd duck walks his way across the 15 down to the 14 to avoid the flag pull. Third down coming up for Team Austria. Vashuber throwing over the middle, and it is intercepted. And this one will go to the house. Lulu Hernandez with his second interception of this tournament and his first pick six here in Lahti. Well, we're talking about clean sheets. It's not a clean sheet anymore.
Absolutely. Well, it seems like a lot of traffic over there, and then, yeah, when Team USA is on the field, you have to have wide open receivers because this is so close.
It'll be a two-point conversion try for Doucette. He stands back and fires, puts a little too much mustard on that hot dog. But let's take another look at that interception by Lulu Hernandez, the pride of Miami, Florida.
Yeah, maybe he didn't saw the defender right behind the rusher, but if you have deep balls, you have to have the speed of the US defense on board.
Just sat in the hip pocket and had that great first step in front of the receiver when the ball was delivered behind the receiver and didn't lead the receiver. Read it perfectly. Vashuber will have to try to recover as there's flags down behind this play. Connected with Hochleitner, who will waltz out of bounds in USA territory.
There was a lot of contact down there. Two players laying on the ground.
Illegal contact by the defense, number 21. 10-yard penalty from the end of the play. Automatic first down.
Jamie Kennedy, the guilty party.
Yeah, Jamie Kennedy just switched from tackle to flag football, so sometimes it's hard.
There's the big gainer from Hochleitner.
And nice hips, you saw that? Woo, those hips flips.
That's the official sound of shifting hips, by the way. Woo! Somebody sampled that. Ball marked on the 7 for Austria. They need to find some points here and find some points in a hurry. Tesher tries to find that answer. Well, if he knew what the question was, he certainly found out the answer physically, crashing into Kennedy.
Jamie Kennedy again, with way too much contact on this play.
Illegal contact by the defense, number 21, with aiming. 10-yard penalty apply, half distance, automatic first down.
This is more tackle than flagpole.
And that's got a murmur rolling through the audience here at Lahti Stadium. Ball placed at the 1-yard line for Felix Vashuber and company. Vashuber in a 10-yard shotgun. Sidesteps, throws, his receiver fell on the way to the football. That was Paul Leo Steidl, who's got 2 TD receptions so far this tournament. Second down, coming up.
I think he was sacked before he could throw the ball.
Flag was popped, so it'll move back to the 8-yard line. Team Austria having some challenges here against a quick and ready USA defense. Vashuber sidearms it, and it is knocked down and broken up. Lulu Hernandez with the breakup. Vashuber's going to be seeing Lulu Fernandez in his nightmares.
What a dive for the almost interception. So when Team USA is there, you have to see a lot of one-hand catches. So maybe on defense too, it's really, really dangerous.
So Hernandez with a pass breakup and a pick six back to the house. Third down coming up for Austria. Vashuber straight up the gut. This time he finds 6-4-6. David Tescher with his third touchdown of this tournament. That's just what the doctor ordered.
Great play in this situation. You had a receiver covering the cornerback on this side, and then you have an open one just right at the end zone. Bam.
Austria will go for one in this situation. Down 12-6. Straight line receiver set. Vashuber goes, and it is caught. And maybe that's an optical illusion.
So you have to dart those balls. If not, defense will come. Look at this.
There's the pass.
Wow.
There's the catch.
Look how close this was.
Amir Brown was a mere split second away from breaking that up. Here's Doucette with his reply. Throwing deep, throwing complete, making it look easy, and hitting high into the end zone. The Dion High had all kinds of space, but that ball was delivered with perfection.
Wow, look at the speed, and you know what? He's played with Patrick Mahomes at Texas Tech before, so he knows to catch some balls like this. Wow.
Pride of Hereford, Texas.
Bruce Mapp, nice one.
With 6, and then Bruce Mapp, the pride of Philadelphia, PA, with the point after, although he's living in Dallas, Texas these days. The one thing we've seen across the women's game is groups of players who are young, 18, 19, 20. You look at these men's teams, they're still skewing a lot older. There are older athletes on this team. High 29, Mapp is 30, Doucette 35, Pablo Smith, even as a backup, 27 on this American team.
Even look at Michael Better, he's 39 and he can rush. As you can see, it's like insane.
So second down coming up for Austria.
So when we talk about ages, it's really interesting. The gold medal game for the women's is up next, and the Team US women are get down to really, really low ages at this situation.
Oh, same with Team Mexico as well. They have a lot of younger players on that team now. Vashuber floats it up and finds his man. That is Tescher with his 13th reception of this tournament. Good position for Austria to be in now. Third down at their own 18. They need to get across the 25 to get a reset.
So we saw the head coach, George Cascudo. He won gold at the Birmingham's World Championship at the World Games.
As Vashuber connects big time with Martin Sturr down at the 2-yard line, and there are flags down. There's some head hunting going on there.
Wow, look at the dime, and then
illegal contact, defense, number 21.
Okay.
10-yard penalty applied on the next On the next play, it will be a try for 2 at the 5-yard. Touchdown.
That is a touchdown. It wasn't initially marked as a touchdown, but he was on the inside of that pylon and paid the price for it. So a fantastic way for Austria to get straight back into this game, and a fantastic way for these two guys to show some sportsmanship.
Absolutely. That was I was talking about. The sportsmanship in this sport is just amazing. So we were talking about the head coach. He was the head coach of Panama's men's national team before and won a bronze medal at the World Games in 2021. That was the highest rank Panama ever did in a world competition.
Coaching means a lot. We should have more of a discussion as we go through the evening about coaching and the effect that it has on this burgeoning game, as the point after is nowhere in the neighborhood. Like what we've seen in terms of high-level athletes, elite athletes develop in this flag game, coaching plays a role in it, training plays a role in it, but as we see with the teams that are making it to these finals, a good overall program that is supported and well-funded also plays a major role in it.
Absolute. This is game-changing.
There's Doucette. He's just having fun, airing it out every time he leans back. Every time he's in an end zone, he's throwing for the other end zone. That time he didn't connect. Let's take a look.
Wow.
That's efficiency. He's having fun tonight. Deuce is having fun. Second down. Pablo Smith airing it out. And finding the Dion high at the center field marker. About 1 yard short. Be third down and 1. So some options here for Team USA. Doucette seamlessly finds high again for his third reception of the evening. Down to the 15. Flags, though, back in the line of scrimmage.
On the offense, number 88. 5-yard penalty applied from the previous spot. Still third down.
5-yard penalty for shielding.
Yeah, shielding is when, you mean the rusher is 7 yards away from the line of scrimmage, and when he raises his hand over his head, so he has the right
2 minutes to play, 2 timeout, each team.
Way to the quarterback, so no one has to run in his route. So this was a perfect scene from shielding.
Shielding is literally like a pick on the rusher.
Yes.
So the ball's moved back to the 19. The USA needs to get across the 25 on this third down play. Doucette throws across his body, finds his man, Bruce Mapp, and he will just sashay his way for 6. Inside 2 minutes, and the Americans trying all they can to just hit the gas and try to pull away from this Austrian team.
Yeah, you can see the defenders hit each other, so that was why Bruce Mapp was wide open.
Doucette. To the end zone. It is broken up by Benedict Wolf, the Vienna Viper.
One of the Wolf brothers. So again, we have 2 brother pairs in Team Austria, and they played together since longer than 10 years. So the connection from Team Austria is just amazing.
So Austria has both timeouts remaining. 1:51. They will take the ball. Down by 12. An opportunity for them to try to remain close as they go into the half. Buschhuber. Complete to Gregor Brouwer. He backs out at the 11-yard line. Third down coming up. Voshuber double clutches and then throws, and more physical contact as Tesher secured it at the 20 and then got mowed down.
Number 6. Illegal contact on the offense. Number 6, 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Apply half distance with a loss of down. We'll play in third down.
So they're going to call that against the offense as Hernandez had his feet planted, according to the officials. Moves the ball back just outside the 5-yard line. Third down and about 20 to a first down facing Team Austria. Voshuber in his own end zone. Feels the pressure. In and out of the hands of Gregor Brouwer up at the 19-yard line. And the tempo of this game is starting to come apart, especially in comparison to some of the earlier games that we saw. 2 thrilling bronze medal games where the team from Japan won the women's side, and the team from Switzerland won on the men's side. First and second being decided in this game. Fourth down. Facing Austria. Voshuber throwing to the center of the field. I think they got his flag, and they got a safety back in the end zone. Kind of a slow whistle on it, but it still counts as a safety. And one of the guys that you focused on at the start of this game, Michael Better, is the guy that gets the 2.
He is so unbelievable fast. Yeah, right before the throw, he pulled the flag in the end zone. This is a safety. 2 points for Team USA.
And as a result, Team USA will get the ball at their own 5 for a new drive with 1:10 remaining. Bush Doucette teardrops it into the hands of Pablo Smith. He rambles all the way down into the end zone for a USA touchdown.
Did you saw the speed? Oh my gosh.
There you go, a little teardrop, a little tightrope, a little TD. Thanks to Doucette connecting with Smith.
What a body control. But yeah, Smith is playing this game for 27 years now, so he was really knowing what to do in this situation.
Doucette throws across his body, corner end zone, no problem for Bruce Mapp as he gets the 2-point conversion. The United States going up 34-13 with a minute remaining in this first half.
What a good place ball. They have a connection. They play together in the national team since 4 years, and Doucette is having a dime over there.
Well, if Austria doesn't have an answer here pretty soon, this will be more of a celebration for Team USA than a game for the gold medal. Tesher hauls it in after a gain of 6. There is the possibility here, if they could find the end zone, which they have a couple of times tonight, they get the ball at the start of the second half, they might be able to mile up 12 to 16 points. Tesher again with his second consecutive reception up to the 18.5-yard line. Third down coming up. Austria 7 yards away from a first down. They do have 2 timeouts remaining. Voshuber Slings it, sidearm, gets the first down. Favorite target on this drive, Tescher. 3 receptions in a row as Austria continues to march. So something encouraging for Austria to build on here after getting blitzkrieged a couple of times by the American offense. First down for the Austrians. Here comes the rush. Voshuber calmly throws it up. There was contact on the receiver down at the 6-yard line, and there were no flags. Tescher looked like he was run over by the American defensive back. We'll have to see that again.
Absolutely. There's the body on the ground.
Not sure if that was a catchable ball.
But did you see the other side? Daniel Hochleitner was wide open, all alone in the end zone.
So second down for Voshuber and Austria. And the pass is complete for Hochleitner. He did a great job of controlling that football before he stepped out of bounds. And with that gain, it looks like Austria will be calling a timeout, using their first of 2 with 34 seconds remaining in this half. And the Austrians about 16 yards away from where they need to be.
You got this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You know what's breathtaking? The landscape here in Finland, the lakes, but also the USA offense.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just incredible to see those athletes here competing. Their skill level is insane. I can't describe it in other words. They're so fast. The offense is so creative. They play in a kind of wildcat style we will go on later. And you can prepare for this type of offense. Everyone can run, everyone can throw, everyone can do shifty moves. You can't be prepared for this offense.
Well, the Americans, when you take a look at their path to get here, they beat Spain 57-25, Serbia 49-14. They beat the Czechs by 50. They beat Italy by 35. They beat Switzerland 45-6. In most of those games, they had the opportunity to flip personnel. In other words, they had offensive players playing on defense and defensive players playing on offense. They had that ability to keep it loose, keep it fun, even keep it educational.
Absolutely, and it's good to save resources on those tournaments, especially if it's 4-day tournaments. But seems like they're having. And when you see at the roster of Team USA, everyone is named like wide receiver, DB, DB, wide receiver. Everyone can play anything.
Third down and goal to go from the 16. Voshuber. Door was shut by Mike Daniels on coverage as Voshuber was seeking out David Tescher. That'll bring up fourth down. Tescher comes back in motion to the hip of Voshuber. Voshuber sails it to the end zone. 2 players in the neighborhood, but the guy that comes down with it is Mapp. Doesn't matter if he was out of bounds because it will be a turnover on downs.
That's the only chance you have in this situation. Go deep, give your receiver a chance. But yeah. Team USA defense is always there.
Check that. That was Mike Daniels with the defensive play. Nonetheless, here's Doucette. He's going to use his legs to get all the yards he needs and a little bit more, all the way down to the 15-yard line. They're going to mark it down as a gain of 28 on the ground for Doucette. Placing the ball back at the 17. Team USA on the roll, double pump, looking end zone. It is caught. Is it caught in bounds? Yes, it is. Touchdown, Laval Davis. The native of Jacksonville, Florida, pulling it down, tight roping that near sideline.
Look at the speed of Doucette in this situation. Oh my gosh.
35 years young. Don't tell me he hasn't got more gas in the tank. Now let's take a look at this TD. Because talk about, he showed us his feet. He just showed us his arm right there in his placement. Found the window.
Everything what they got. They have ground, they have air, everything. And this is interesting. A lot of those players come from track and field. They're track athletes. Look how fast they are in these situations. Insane.
Well, that's the question for a lot of programs around the world right now. What makes the perfect flag athlete? And many flag programs are looking to other sports.
Absolutely.
Track is one of them.
Yeah,
Track is certainly one, because we've seen a lot of straight line speed here tonight, right? But there are other sports. Earlier in a game, we saw a player literally volley a ball behind her head into the waiting arms of one of her teammates for a touchdown.
Yes, there are a lot of players from different sports, and when you look at Team USA, men and women, the women's game is up next. Gold medal game, there's a lot of track athletes. They do high jump, they do long jump, and the other thing is basketball. A lot of players come from basketball.
Well, part of the dynamic is 5-on-5. A lot of transferable skills for elite athletes to find a path to an Olympic Games are contained within this sport of flag football. As Martin Sturr catches that on the other side, but have we run out of time
Halftime
in this half?